Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Against the Public for Friday, May 3rd. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for joining me. We're the only show to analyze early betting patterns by the public, and we've done that once again with 3 more free Major League Baseball plays for Friday. After the show, I'll have my top NBA, MLB, and NHL single plays locked and loaded on Pickdawgz.com. And in addition, I will have a Major League Baseball and NBA 3-pack up there as well. Just $49.99 gives you all 3 of my top plays for one low price. And of course, that always comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. If you want to get every play that I release, well, there's only one way to do that. Please jump on board with an all-access pass, and you can do so for the next 30 days for less than $11 a day, the next 90 days for less than $10 a day, or jump on an annual all-access pass that gives you every one of my plays that I release in every sport for one low price of just $3.56 a day, and you'll get every play all the way through football season, all the way basically through next year's NBA and NHL seasons as well. So let's grab the credit card, grab the debit card, let's roll our sleeves up, let's get to work for you. Just like we did last night, what an incredible night, and I hope everybody cashed out. I hope everybody's counting cash as we speak. A perfect 5-0 night on Pickdawgz.com, which included a 3-0 night in Major League Baseball, 1-0 in the NBA, and another 1-0 mark in the National Hockey League when the Toronto Maple Leafs took out the Boston Bruins. So a fantastic night. If you didn't get on board last night, make sure you do today. We're absolutely on fire again, and we're going back for more tomorrow. And if you need some more convincing, well, here it is. All access customers over the last 7 days. That means every play that I release over the last 7 days, 59% winners. All access customers over the last 30 days, 56% winners. Want to divide it by sport? Major League Baseball, 60% winners over the last 7 days, 56% winners over the last 30 days. And of course, in the National Hockey League, I see you guys jumping on those NHL plays because, again, doesn't matter where the money comes from as long as it comes. 80% winners over the last 7 days, 59% winners over the last 30 days. So please make sure you jump on an all-access pass right now. Okay, let's get to our free plays for Friday, and we're going to go through these quick again. 2:20 Eastern Time, 9:01, 9:02 is your rotation numbers. Milwaukee Brewers against the Chicago Cubs. Cubs minus $1.30, 7.5 over minus 20. Joe Ross against Hayden Wesneski. I thought we might get a little bit better number here. Bettors are on the Chicago Cubs, even after that controversial ending yesterday against the Mets, where they handed the Cubs a 3-4 road trip. And I thought, well, we're going to get a little bit better number, and even if we don't, I think we'll get some Milwaukee number here, Milwaukee money. That just hasn't been the case so far. And of course, yesterday the Cubs, the 4th walk-off loss this season, pushing their extra inning mark to just 1-3. And the Cubs did something I've been screaming about all season long for them. It's get active on the base pass, and I know that they, don't always like to do that, and they don't like to run on the base pass. But now, with Cody Bellinger out of the lineup and Seiya Suzuki out of the lineup, they really don't have a choice at this point if they want to manufacture runs. And I know that they lost yesterday, but 6 runs usually is going to be good enough to cash tickets. And if that's the kind of ball that David Ross's team is going to play moving forward, I kind of like that. And I don't. We're going to see. I'm going to see exactly where that goes. I like the Cubs tomorrow minus $1.30, or today rather, on Friday. 6:10 Eastern Time, game number 2, 9:21, 9:22. Baltimore Orioles versus the Cincinnati Reds. Orioles minus $1.19. 9 over minus 15 is your total. Cole Irvin against Hunter Green. This might be a fool's play here after Baltimore just took 3 of 4 from the New York Yankees. But the only starter to not get a piece of the Yankees in this series was Cole Irvin. And if you've been following Cole Irvin this year, his last 3 starts, especially his last 2 starts, have been absolutely sensational. He's gone 13 2/3 innings without allowing an earned run, and we'll see how far that streak can continue. But baseball betting's all about streaks, so there's no reason to go against that. Irvin is 4-1 with a 2.20 ERA in his last 5 starts, so I think we're going to at least get 6 innings from the former Oregon Duck. Hunter Green, 1-4 in his last 5 starts. It's either been feast or famine for Green this season, while the Reds have basically failed to really back him with any kind of offense. Just 3.17 runs per game for the big right-hander. Don't worry about Cincinnati taking Baltimore lightly. The Reds have had Baltimore's number in the past, last year for sure. They've taken 4 of the last 5 meetings, but Baltimore is the better team here, and I like the pitching matchup, so we're going to take Baltimore minus $1.19. And game number 3, 6:30 Eastern Time, 9:25, 9:26. New York Mets, Jose Quintana against Tampa Bay, Aaron Civale. Civale minus $1.35. 8 is your total. Looks like that's the consensus number. And thanks to Starling Marte, the Mets took out the Cubs yesterday, but two outfield assists in extra innings. But they were lucky to split that series, and they still have dropped 7 of their last 11 games. They'll head down to St. Petersburg to take on the Rays, who have won 7 of the last 10 meetings head-to-head. The Mets, and here's where it gets kind of sticky for me. I mean, starting pitching-wise, yeah, I probably would go with Quintana in this game. Bullpen-wise, I still think the Mets have a better bullpen, just like I thought the Mets had a better bullpen than Chicago yesterday. Everything says get on the New York Mets and the plus money on this here, but I just look at this number on minus $1.35. And guys have been doing this a long time, and when something looks too good to be true, or it looks like the odds makers are saying, hey, here's a little plus money for you, all you have to do is take it. I usually run the other way, so I'm going to take Tampa Bay minus the $1.35 in this one. So that does it for your free plays for Monday. Go to pickdawgz.com, get involved with one of my many available packages, and I went through the other day and updated every single one of those packages. So long-term passes, there has been some discounts applied to those passes, and of course we have a few new packages as well. So if you haven't looked in a while, go back there now, and this is the time to do it. Absolutely on fire. 5-0 yesterday. We're going to go back and try to do that again on Friday. But of course, if you want to buy the individual plays, they're up there. But I encourage you to get involved with an all-access pass that get every one of my plays for one low price. Okay, here's our Friday recap. Chicago Cubs minus $1.30, Baltimore minus $1.19, and Tampa Bay minus $1.35. That does it for today's show. Thank you to everyone for watching. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your plays on Friday.